In this video, we're going to look at Liberty and slot fade. We talk about why and what formations and different things you're looking for when you're trying to throw these slot fades. The very first thing that you notice from Liberty right here, a lot of times they're in this 20 personnel set, and they're wanting to throw this against a one high look. You can see there's one high there. There's a strong safety who's rolled down. And what you really want to do is try to get that fade on a strong safety or an outside linebacker, and hopefully this corner stays low. Maybe you catch him in man-to-man, catch him peeking and being aggressive on maybe a vertical read or some kind of a hitch or something right there. So if you look at it right here, what Liberty's going to end up doing is they're going to end up running what almost looks like a vertical read here on the outside or a hitch, run back, and he's going to run a slot fade. Whenever you talk to these guys about slot fade, you want to make sure you step on this safety's toes. You want to get there, get a two-way cut, and then fade that thing to the bottom of the numbers and just outrun him. So right there, step on his toes. Hopefully you can get his hips open a little bit or something like that to the inside with a little bit of lean, then fade that thing to the numbers. The reason why a lot of teams like to do this instead of a fade there on the outside, these inside guys are not used to playing these fades as much as these corners. They don't get as many one-on-one reps against those fades as these corners do, and that's really what these guys, these corners outside, that's how they make their money right there. Right here, the way that Liberty's been able to get a lot of teams into a one-high look is to get in their 20 personnel sets. What they end up having is max protection. We'll look at it real quick. Slide that direction. He's right there into the C gap, getting a little bit of a play fake right there, and he's going to be right there off that fullback's butt as well. So right there you get full slide, great protection. Right here, look on the outside, he's trying to step on his toes. You see right there he's getting to him, and then he fades that thing to the bottom of the numbers. We have a little bit better look where it just has the receivers on the outside. So right here, as you look at it, again, we want to press that thing vertical. If you're reading this as a quarterback, you're basically reading this corner. If this corner, his eyes are right there and he's staying low on whatever this is, which right here, he presses it all the way up to about 12, and he runs that run back, come back right there. He's running right back down the stem. And you see that guy's breaking on, and that ball should be out right now, knowing that you're going to be one-on-one with the guy that's not used to playing it. Again, we'll roll it back and look at this slot fade. Again, you want him to press it to his toes. Right there you can see he's playing fast, and now he's just outrunning him at that angle, trying to get to the sideline. Tries to get hands on, but right there you know, hey, our guy's going to be a little bit faster. Lay that ball out there. And right here on this play, you can see really good job here by the safety playing it as far as his body position, but then they're able to make a play. This is one of those things we'll see a couple different clips. They're in position, but again, that guy's not used to making those plays. Give your guy opportunity, and that's what they do right there. He makes a great catch, gets to the end zone right there. Again, you see that corner hang low, and you've got a strong safety or linebacker right there. Give your guy opportunity. Hopefully outside the numbers right there, and now you're going to win right there just like Liberty does. Another look here, this time against UAB, and what they get right here, they catch them in a bit of a blitz, and right here you can see they're rolling that strong safety or whoever it is. Now they're one-on-one outside with a nickel or something like that, and again, you know that guy's not as good of a player on those one-on-ones as a corner, and he's staying low. Obviously his butt's turned to the slot fade. He can't come off and play over that deep third. Again, 7-man pro, sliding that way. There's your fullback. There's your running back right there off the edge. You feel good about your matchup right there. Willis puts it up high, known as receiver right here. It looks like it's a different guy. This is a guy that's a little bit bigger out here. Puts that thing high and away, outside the numbers. Again, he's getting on top of him, a guy that's not used to making that play. And right there puts it up high, makes the play, comes down in bounds for an explosive play against a pretty good UAB team. Again, catch him in a one-high look. This is a 1st and 10. Probably right here based on kind of how these safeties are aligned. They saw this possibility of being a one-high look. Boom, take that shot right there with the guy that you know is not as good of a ball player in space or with the one-on-ones. Give it to one of your better guys. Goes up and makes a great play right there for a big explosive play. Here's a look here against UMass. It's really odd. Right here it's 3rd and 9, so maybe this is some kind of a long yard situation. That safety's obviously deep. So right there, they're thinking a one-high look. Again, we're in 20 personnel. Max protect, slide that direction. Should be good as far as protection. Right here, what you see is he pushes vertical. Nobody really gets over the top of him, so he just fades that thing into that area. Right here, obviously this corner's playing man-to-man. This outside backer, strong safety's playing a bit of zone, falling underneath right there. If they would have been playing zone, he would have fell there. He would have been trying to get to the flats. Now you can either have that run back, you can have him work back in, all that different stuff and check it down. But right here, again, good read. This is a really good ball by Willis. This is a good throw. He's fading that thing to the numbers. There's nobody over the top of him. He's pretty flat-footed. So Willis right there, he steps up, has to drill it to him. Good ball right there. Beats 2 guys right there on the numbers. He's streaking right there for a touchdown against UMass. Run that thing back. Not sure what they're trying to do here with the coverage. Maybe they're trying to drop to the flats. He stays over top. But either way, whatever it is, they're playing extremely slow. They see one high. They go slot fade. Give you the opportunity to make a play. And that's what they do right there. Safety's not able to get there from the middle of the field. And they're still able to out-throw him with a big arm right there by Malik Willis for a big play and touchdown. I have this play on here because this is an RPO right here for Liberty. And right here what it is they're running inside zone. So right there, he's blocking right there. Base, double there to there. Double there, up. He's going to be on the end right there. So he's faking right there. Quarterback looks like he's reading this guy right here. As long as they stay low and it's a one high look. Ball snap, you can see there's the ride right there. They're going to slot fade right here, which is awesome. So anytime you catch him in a one high look, you can go slot fade right there. Unblocked guy, obviously right here for the box, is this guy. If he's staying in the box, we know that it's a one high look, and they roll down. Now you can just read that. So right here, as you're watching it play the line, they're just blocking inside zone. This is why it's an RPO. Those guys are just mashing, getting double teams. Kind of lucky they don't get called right there. He's a little bit past 3 yards, so right there they're able to get it out. Probably a little bit late is what they would say. Hey, get this thing out a little bit earlier. You know your guy has him toasted right there from the jump. Let that thing go a little bit sooner. But right there again, you can see with the RPO, you want to catch him because it's very rare in today's game that you can catch him at those one high looks. So right here, if you catch him in that one high look, you know it's going to be man-to-man. If you can go slot fade and take that shot every time they get in that look, that could be advantageous to you, or possibly just check to it right there on the outside and say, hey, no safety help, that guy's low, let's fade that thing and try to go score. This play right here is pretty interesting, and it's a really good look. It looks like Liberty was able to catch Middle Tennessee and kind of a look they were looking for as far as rolling their safeties and everything. So what they end up doing is, as it's played, you can see Middle Tennessee actually rolls their safety to the field. And as we're looking at the slot fade, we're actually in a 3-receiver set over here to the right. They run just a little bit of a bend. They're double outs right here with the FOR on the outside. What they end up doing is they free release this back. And if you catch that guy rolling to that side, cover 3, this is the only guy right here. If he's manned up, this is the only guy right here that can play this running back going vertical on the slot fade right here. That's a matchup that most people are going to take all day. You're running back on a middle linebacker going vertical. Probably the wheel linebacker right there might be a little bit more athletic, but still, if you can't win that with your running back, you probably should get a new running back. So as this is played, you can see quarterback catches it. He sees we're getting a bit of a roll to the one high. These guys are running outs over here. Running back free releases right there to the fade. All right, outside they're running a bit of a hitch. And if you're looking at that running back, he's just now clearing that guy, about to run vertical for a touchdown. All right, so right there, they get it outside. Quarterback catches it on that hitch. As soon as the hips go down, that ball is out. Gets a completion, even makes that guy miss, creates an explosive play there for Liberty. But as you can see, quarterback's probably getting talked to right there at the end saying, hey, man, if you just hold on to that thing for just a little bit and look at that running back on that fade, we're throwing that thing right now for a touchdown. I know you get out of your hand and we create an explosive play either way, but right there, I'd rather you throw it right there to the running back, let that guy go away from that safety. So right there you can see just a kind of a different way you can run that slot fade. Getting into empty with your running back, getting a free release from the backfield. A lot of times, if they're on to a one high to the trips, creates a chance for an explosive play.